Alrighty. We got 12 exits of this 14 exit hack done. My goal for tonight is to make it 13. The level we're on, Fried and Strudel, is pretty tough. Alright. Don't forget to hit record. Okay. Yo, smell it. How's the back doing? Yeah, we're changing it up this week. I'm gonna go back to Tuesday, Thursday, eventually. Did a spot of retail therapy. Did that help your back? Yeah, we had to get some stuff sorted out last night, so I wasn't able to stream. And tomorrow is going to be the service, so I'm not going to be able to stream, so I'm squeezing this one in between. Spent $200 on MSI merch. No OFC. Is everything well? Everything is well. Yeah. Oh, of course. Oh. I'm the old man that takes the purpose out of abbreviations. They don't save a lot of time if you have to explain them. I can't remember what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, I remember now. I have to pick up that outline shell, throw it, and then pick up the gray one. Oh wait, no, I don't. I throw it up and bump it forward. Okay, that's where I throw it up and then bump it forward. And then I throw the gold shell forward, bounce on it, and grab the gray shell. That's what I do. I keep forgetting. So how is your back doing, Elliot? Oh, back is. You said that was better. Okay. Lower back pain is terrible. All right. I have to get this little up throw thing more consistently. Okay, that was it. I just didn't do the next up throw. Whoa, that was a little too high. Butt told me the other day it's a little easier if you don't lose your momentum. Well, that kind of works. I don't know if that was just a coincidence or if it is easier. But we'll keep trying it. We got it again. Uh-oh, that was no good. So you doing anything cool on the weekend? Okay. Alright, we're making some progress here. So what I want to do there is bump that shell that gets popped up, land on it, grab the shell on the one I have 0, and then scrape the wall. Oh no! Oh no! Do I want to throw super early? I think I want to throw super early there. If I throw too early, I'm not at the question block yet. Ooh, that one looked really good. All right. Oh, it's a little warm in here. Oh my goodness. I gotta get this down, and you gotta get it just right. I think. I don't know. Oftentimes I think you have to get tricks just right, only to find out later you just kind of have to be good at Mario. And it's not meant to be funny. Like if you're just used to how Mario controls, stuff like this can become easier. But that kind of thing only comes with practice. So that's what we do. We practice. Ooh, boy. I think we're getting a little bit better. It's not quite good enough. We're also going to check the air conditioner. Alright, well. It's on. I walked right off the edge. so. Okay. I have to get this up throw walk off thing. I have to learn how to do it consistently. Okay, alright. Whew. Whoops, wrong way. know, I think I'm getting better. Slowly. But I think I'm getting better. Yikes. It's weird. I'm getting I think I'm getting a feel for this. But cognitively, I still don't know what I'm doing. Whoops. All right, gotta commit to that. You know, it throws me when I kick it forward. The kick forward will work just fine. I'm not used to it. I goofed. I'm excited that I'm starting to make these up throw, like this double up throw thing a little bit more often. I gotta commit to that. Okay. Okay. I think now that I'm getting a little bit of a better feel for the timing, the idea behind keeping momentum is starting to work for me a little bit more. I say that. I jumped. Okay, that was better. Yikes. Ah! Oh my. I am starting to get that double up throw thing a little bit more, which is good. Whoops. Yo, Link! How are you? Ah. Oh, there's no such thing as late. I got started early. Sorry you're not feeling well. Yeah, this isn't even a normal day for me. I normally do Tuesdays and Thursdays, but my schedule's gotten all shaken up for the next couple weeks, so I'm fitting streams in where I can. I ain't fine, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a heck of a spring. Ah, goodness. It's been a heck of a spring. Oh, goodness gracious. Prom pictures, huh? You know, it's funny, I just was looking for pictures for the service, and I found my own prom pictures. It's weird seeing a padlock in a tuxedo. I sure did. So did you have fun at prom? Man, I was getting this, and now I'm not getting it. I don't know what's going on. Blackjack the entire night. Did you have like a casino theme? Or did you sneak into a casino? Generally, prom goers aren't of legal gambling age. Twilight Forest themed, but for some reason they had a casino thing set up. That's weird, but cool. A big gown with a hoop skirt. Should have a big bustle to go with it. I tried grapes for the first time. You have to be trolling. There's no way that you've never had grapes before. How have you never had grapes before? You've told me before in chat that you were drinking wine. So you've had wine, but you've never had grapes. Yeah, what did you think of grapes? Very different situations. They both go good with cheese. Texture 3 off. Had some brie with it, nice. Brie is kind of one of those love it or hate it flavors. I love it, but I know a lot of people that don't. Yeah, I'm glad you tried grapes. Whoops. I've always liked grapes. You could say, I think they're pretty grape. I'm a cheese fiend, so I was less scared about it. I'm a big cheese person myself. Oh man, this is the... We're just gonna keep doing it. I'm not pushing myself tonight. We're just gonna play. Just play until we get a feel for it. And I'm not gonna feel bad if I don't get it tonight. I'd like to. Cheap viewers on streamboostspace.com remove the space. I don't know about that. Inconsistent vasectomy. I think my viewers right here are pretty cheap. So I think I'm gonna ban you. Boom! Ban hammer. Alright. What does that even imply? I don't know, man. I don't know. I missed a shell. It's like Russian roulette, I guess. That wasn't their name, but it was kind of close to that. It's like Office where if vasectomy doesn't work, you have another problem on your hands. That's true. It's like The Office where Michael had to keep getting him. Oh, I remember that. I loved that show. I loved that show. I remember just seeing the DVD at Best Buy, and I knew nothing about it. And it was the English version with Ricky Gervais. And I just I picked it up on a lark, you know, just I guess on a whim would be a better word, and absolutely loved it. And then when they came out with the American remake, I was like, there's no way this is going to be as good. And after a season or two to find its stride, it really became its own thing, and I love that show too. Cultural bedrock. What's happening? Okay. So I think what I did was I let go of run to bump that shell. I just instinctively do that, but I need to hold it. Yeah, that's peanut butter. I need to hold it to keep one of the yellow shells, and then I want to throw it and pick up the blue one, because I watched Dr. K do this, and he threw the gold shell and held the blue one. fingers hurt just watching this. It's not too bad. You kind of have a natural impulse to press the buttons really hard, but you learn early on not to do that because that does cramp your hand up pretty bad. But you still can get pretty cramped. I'm feeling pretty good right now, though. I know that feeling. It's not as bad as the Atari 7800 though. That had a joystick-like controller. And it was kind of shaped like a remote control, so you held it vertically in your hand like you would a cell phone, and you would use your right hand to work the joystick. And after a while, your left wrist would just ache. It's weird to be like 6 years old and complaining about your wrists aching, but that's what happened. And you know, you just power through it when you're a kid. The alternative is to stop playing video games, and that certainly wasn't going to happen. So. I had treasures to find in Pitfall. When you press the button harder, it works better. Now it does. On modern consoles, it does. It's one of the things that really threw me when I got a Wii. And they introduced the Virtual Console, and it's like, oh, I can play Mario Brothers, because that's why you buy a brand new game console to play a 1985 game. And I got Mario Brothers, and the like pressure sensitive muffin buttons just, I don't know, I did not like playing Mario Brothers on that. Started a new job recently. Having to stand behind the cash wrap while using a mouse hurts my wrist so bad. Well, maybe you can get an ergonomic something or other. They make lots of ergonomic PC peripherals. Oh my gosh. My niece is sending me text messages. So one of the things that's disrupting my schedule is we're going to visit my in-laws next week. We're going to spend a week with them. And there's a local brand of potato chips where we live. And my in-laws used to live close to us. So when we go visit them, we take them these potato chips. And that's what my niece is in charge of. So she got 10 bags of chips and a huge box to put them in and gift wrap it. And she just sent me a text message that said 10 didn't look like a lot when she put them in the big box. So she got 7 more bags. Like 17 bags of potato chips. Oh, somebody's going to the hospital next week. Oops. I know. They're really good potato chips, though. I'm not a huge potato chip eater, but I will snag a few of these if they're lying around. Jack! No, laser, kind of like a nationwide thing. This is just a local company. Yikes! Keep looking shiny, Padlock. Thank you. That would last like 3 hours at your house. Yeah, I love me some tortilla chips. I like potato chips too, but this is not the first thing I reach for. What's going on, Jack? Thanks for stopping in. We're doing some Nano World, and I've gotten to this level called Fried in Strudel, and it's a tough one. So if we get it tonight, we get it, and if we don't, we don't. I am just not stressing about it. I grabbed it. I'm not supposed to grab it. Yeah, I remember when I was first streaming, I used to think, man, if I can't do an entire hack start to finish in one sitting, then, you know, what's the point? It's not a good stream, no one's gonna like it. Like, looking back, that's such a strangely unreasonable thought. Alright. Plus, I've played some pretty difficult games at this point. I think the longest a level ever took me was, I stopped counting after like 16 hours, but it was more than that. It was probably close to 20 hours. Took me 3 or 4 streams. But we got him. Possible yes, plausible no. It's just a matter of time, Link. Couldn't beat the F&B level you were working on today, but I had a great time getting back to my PB over and over. It's just a matter of time. It's exactly right. Exactly right. What are you playing, Jack? F&B is one of my favorite creators. Oh, and Dank is one of my favorite games. I hope you're having fun with it. It's super dank. That's the one where you have a cape for the entire game, but it's vestigial. It's a vestigial cape. Wait, what? I did it again. I let go of the run button to bump the shell. But it's a gold shell. There's 2 of them there. Hearing the word dank gave me a Ratatouille flashback to 2018. First intermediate hack I'm zooming through. That's probably a good first intermediate one. My first intermediate one was Super Toad World. As a matter of fact, that was one of my first hacks in general. Was Super Toad World. I played it on a flat screen TV with save states, I think. And I probably wouldn't have played it if I knew it was intermediate, because I thought it was beginner. Ugh. First intermediate took 75 hours first time through. It was my kaizo carrot. Yeah. Something. I'm thinking that way about expert. I've never done an expert. I've booted up and played expert hacks, but I've never like sat down and tried to complete one. So that's I'm trying to build up my confidence a little bit so I can do that. Leaving it, going back to the beginner hack, and then coming back every level for a bit. Yeah, I would love to know how the SMW moderators decide the difficulty. I've tried looking on the website for like guidelines, you know, like here's a list of tricks that automatically bump you into a certain category, but I can't find anything like that. And if it were completely up to the moderator's discretion, then you'd expect it to be very inconsistent. And it's not. There's, you know, if you boot up a beginner hack from SMW Central, you know, you pretty much know what you're going to get. So there must be some type of guideline. I'd like to know what it is. Intermediate seems to be a pretty broad spectrum. I've played some intermediate games that you just fly through, and then there's intermediate games like this that, you know, I did like the first few levels pretty quickly, but this one I've been on for a long time. A long time. After talking to a few of them, it's mainly a guide and not a strict rating. Mostly depends on who picks it up still. Maybe it's the communication between them that makes it consistent. I mean, they all do a good job. But sometimes I get surprised. Like in Hage World. You know, I'm just plowing through Hage World, you know. It's difficult because Bald Ridge makes difficult hacks, but you know, I'm making progress, and then just out of nowhere, there's a cape level, like full-on flying cape level, controlled flight. Like I don't know how to do any of this stuff, and I think I spent maybe 6 hours on this one level. But I learned how to fly. Kind of look at it like this: if there are 1 through 3 difficulty between all of the difficulties, there can be a 3 beginner and a 1 intermediate, and they're similar in difficulty. But a 1 beginner is way different than a 3 intermediate. Makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. You know, depending on where they fall, you can get a pretty big spread in difficulty. Or a very small spread in difficulty, but the same labels on each. Yeah, because it happens the other way too. There was one Super Galaga World. I fired that up a week or so ago, and I think it was 6 exits, and we did the whole game in about 10 minutes, like all 6 exits in like 10 minutes. That game is a cakewalk. It's fun. And I watched Vil play it last night, and he did the same thing. He cleared the entire game in about 10 minutes. So it wasn't just a fluke. I'd call Invictus a 3 intermediate, but that means it's really almost an expert. I think I lost my fear of intermediate hacks with Buddy Shell 2 redo. Another F&B hack. Because I liked shells, but I was afraid of intermediate. F&B was like, you can do it. You know, he's so encouraging. And I did. But I would call that one high on the intermediate scale. You know, he does. He makes things very, very readable. And without a lot of indication, too. There's not a ton of arrows, not a ton of coins. He just has a talent for showing the player where to go. But difficult enough to keep it interesting. This one is plenty interesting. I'm starting to think this might just be a practice night on this level. But I'm trying. Oh my. Doesn't look like it, but I am trying. So each of these gold shells are non-interactive and they're double stacked. But most of them are. There's a bumper up here that's not. Then you've got this like double up throw bump. It's tough. Sushi is here. Nice. I didn't hold it again. I didn't hold it again. And I think this is... I think this might be one of those, like, just hold the jump and it lines up kind of sections. jumped. That's no good. It's way too low. Ooh. Low too. I didn't think I was gonna make that one. By make it, I mean pop off the shell. No. Yo, Pixelina! How are things? You having a good day? Oops. We're slowly learning this level. Uh-oh. Well, you can tell me about it when you get home. Yeah, I kind of figured you meant work. I get it, and then I miss the shell. I don't know how I'm doing this. And I keep dropping that one. I don't know why. I mean, obviously I'm pressing down by accident, but I don't know why I'm doing that. Well, work can't be all that bad. I mean, you managed to catch part of a PixelPadlock stream. That's gotta brighten your day a little, right? Oh no! I have a feeling Pixelina's already gone. She likes to swoop in and just say hi. No! I just walk right off. Why not? Okay, so I held both jump and run. What happened? I mean, maybe I just wasn't far enough to the right. I still think that's the way to go. I think holding jump and run is the right thing to do there. I do that so often. I'll get the double up throw, and then I'll miss the gray shell. No! did it again. I did it again. Oh. Well, that wasn't right. Okay, this is getting a little wild. Okay, so that worked that time. That worked that time, and I think I throw the yellow shell, grab the blue one, jump off of the Koopa. Yikes. Alright, alright, the yellow shell's not going to interact with the blue one, I don't think, so I can probably just kick the blue one and keep the yellow one. And that way I'm not doing too much juggling. Let's try that. I don't want to jinx it, but I am kind of starting to get good enough at the level where we can get to that back half a little more quickly. Or a little bit more frequently. Whoops. Grr. Grumble and grr. Oh, that wasn't good. Alright. So if I kick one shell or the other, it's gonna fly up. It's gonna bounce off the wall there, and then so I go from the Koopa to the shell, and then I'm still holding a shell. I think I shell jump off of the wall. Okay. So we let go of jump just a little bit, just enough to bump the blue shell. Or we throw the yellow shell and keep the blue shell, because the blue shell's got a Koopa inside it. That might be important. It's getting tough again. Whew. Hands are getting a little crampy. we're getting far. Ooh. Okay. And I missed the gray shell. Oh boy. Oh, I thought I was done for. Okay. Ooh, Elliot. Man, we're getting farther, little by little. Still here, huh? I'm glad. Yeah, little by little. Oops. Just came right back out of the pit. Oh. We're getting there. I just need to figure out what to do with these two shells. What? I just don't know what to do. I got like a firm instruction in my head for when I get that deep in the level, and it's hold the run button on the bump. And after I hold the run button on the bump, I need to do a little regrab. I gotta put that instruction in my head. That's not good. Oh, thought I was done. Whoops. Kind of regressing a little bit here. Oh no! Oh man, getting attempts that deep is getting rare. Oh boy. Looks like I got an ad running. Maybe by the time we get back from the ad, I can shake off these cobwebs. Start getting a few more attempts back to that area where I want to re-grab. Oh no. Dropped it again. Yikes. Okay. I mean, okay, that worked. Kind of. It's kind of what I wanted to do. I'm calling that peanut butter, though. Yikes. Oh, man. Okay. Yo, how was sushi, Link? Did you get you a spicy Zora roll? Little Legend of Zelda humor there. So we're still working on this level, but we've gotten a few attempts pretty deep. California roll, cucumber roll, and some fried rice. Nice. This is a very, very difficult level. Keep dropping the shell right there. I don't think the bar is super high for that one, Link. As far as I know, only one other Padlock has ever played Kaizo on Twitch. Her name was Pixelina. Set my master lock in front of a controller, didn't do anything. Yeah, well, that's master lock for you. Oh, I wasn't far enough and I knew it. That threw me for a loop when I kicked the one of the bump shells forward. But it worked, so I just kind of went with it. Pixelina by default is second best then, that's true. Yeah, she did one stream one time where she wanted to try Kaizo, so she did a learner hack. I think she had a good time streaming, but she didn't get too far in the hack. Ugh. Alright. Starting to get a second wind here. Although Pixelina did get on one time and burn through Mega Man 2. We used to play that game together a lot. So she was like, I want to play that. Alright. It's fun. Yikes. Why does your head hurt? I'm sorry. stretch. Alright, we'll do one more, then we'll stretch. We'll get me some water, too. Alright, we'll do 2 more, and then we'll stretch. Alright, stretching time. Shenanigans. I don't think I want to ask what you've been up to, Elliot. Have you been drinking your grapes? Mischief even? Have you been acting as a ne'er-do-well? I'm putting substances elsewhere, albeit not as much as usual. Okay. Oh. Thanks for the clarification, Elliot. I figured you were probably talking about lungs. But I'm glad you specified. Or at least made that clarification. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, 7 by, if you go by Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania. I fear I've reached the point I need to specify. I don't even know what's happening in chat now. I don't know what ketamine is. I think I do, but I'm not sure. I missed the Koopa! I missed the Koopa! Oh, yes, yes. It's a horse tranquilizer. I think I learned that on a stream one time. I didn't know it was a suppository. Oh, maybe you were, Link. Maybe you were. That's probably why I recognized the word. You do what you want, Elliot. But I'm not all that interested in your report. Yeah, that's right. It's a judgment-free zone. As Cat would say, we don't yuck anyone's yum. Well, speaking of Cat, man, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. How is Cat doing tonight? We're just hanging out. Link is here. Elliot's pretty much being Elliot. We're having a good time. Oh, you haven't missed much, Cat. We've been on this level the entire stream. And while we're getting a little bit better at it, we're not quite finished yet. Everything in me wants to be the devil on your shoulder. Okay, so this is a little bit of progress, right? I didn't pick up the blue shell like I wanted to, but we bounced on the yellow one. I would, but only for science. I can just imagine you, Elliot. Just moments before the act, declaring, like, finger to the sky, declaring, "For science!" Okay, so what are we doing in the game here? If and I had a blue shell, I could shell jump off that little 2-block thing. And is that a bump? That can't be a bump. No, because if I shell jump off the little 2-block thing, the blue shell will come into this little area here. I pick up the gray shell and bounce off the blue one. That's what happens. My scientific instincts say yes. The other half of my brain says no. How else would we know? Is that a shark doing the Macarena? That's pretty cool. Ah, don't drop the shell. Oops. So I need to wait until I think the coin is a throw indicator. Alright, I gotta get a little more distance on it there. Money. Oh no! He said something about coins. I was gonna make a joke, but then forgot how to be funny. It happens to me all the time. Money from Cabaret stuck in my head. I don't know that one. My week's been pretty good. We got a bit of a vacation coming up next week, and services for my grandpa are tomorrow, so started a new job, actually loving it, really doing really well, so proud of myself. I'm proud of you. This is the stand and use the mouse job. Yikes. That's the one. Well, I'm glad you like it. Oh no! I got up buttoned. So okay, this is probably like a regional thing or like just a geographical colloquialism, but what is a cash wrap? I do not know that word. Is that like a cash register? Okay. Yikes. It's what they called it on my training handbook. Well, then that's what it's called. Around here, the term point of sale has really caught on. And the first time I heard it, it was abbreviated POS. And of course, you know what I thought? I thought POS stood for something else, and they're like, no, it's point of sale. But since then, like, that term's really caught on. Averaged like 55 bones per sale the other day when expected is 30. Nice. Meeting quota. POS 2. Yikes. I go through these waves of like I'll do well and then I just kind of fall off. And then I'll start doing well again. Cool thing is buy one, get one 50% off at my sleep. Okay, so speaking of giggling a little. I always loved it at clothing stores when they would advertise that, you know, like bathing suits are 50% off, and I'm like, if you think of it not in terms of price and in terms of like attire, it's like, oh my, well you should go back to the dressing room, you know, because you didn't do it right. Exactly right.
Uh-oh, I've been embiggened. Let's see if a big padlock does any better. Or maybe Big Padlock has his top 50% off.
Oh, Max did it?
Uh-oh, I'm shrunk. Did Max shrink me? What am I gonna do? I'm teeny tiny. I'll grow again, it's okay.
Oops. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Max. I try. I try. Oh, this... I'm going the toasty route, huh? Oh, I missed the gray shell. That's from a different game. That guy. Was actually no, that's a guy named Dan Forden, and he worked on a game called Mortal Kombat, and that was an Easter egg in the sequel. You were gonna get a redeem in Ville's chat? Nice. MK2 is so good. I remember, gosh, we were in like middle school when Mortal Kombat 2 came out, maybe early high school, and the friendships and babalities that they put into the game, I thought were just the stupidest thing. But I was like too young to really understand they were making fun of their critics. So, I don't know, I was just young and dumb. Sent him the Lady Dimitrescu. I don't know that. Is that from Cabaret? Nine-foot-tall vampire lady from Resident Evil. Gotcha. I don't even remember what mine is. Ugh. That was the experiment doctor. Oh, yeah, it's a shackle click. I forgot about that. Yikes. Oh, God. I really want to get this tonight. And I got a button. I like it. I like the term. I think it's funny. Yikes. What's the peeb? I'll try and get there. It's after the double up throw bump. There's a, well, it's not right after that. So here's the double like up throw thing. You got an up throw and then you got another up throw bump, up throw bump, another up throw bump. Then there's, you throw a shell into a bucket, you grab a gray shell, you shell jump, you bump another gray shell, and then you do another bump. But anyway, you get past this other gray shell part, and then you get to another gold shell, and I have to throw the gold shell, pick up the blue shell. That's my PB. Like the gold shell, blue shell part. We'll try and get back there. Because words are hard. So I'm not getting up throws when I want to get up throws. That's it. Where you grab the gold shell. I'm supposed to throw the gold shell, and I'm like trying to let go of Y and B and grab them both again. So I lose a little height in the jump and also release the shell. And then grab the blue shell. Then I hop on the Koopa. I jump on the yellow shell as it comes back, and then I blue shell jump. Oh, my fleshy's watching this stream. So you're telling me my viewer count is higher than I think it is. Nanas are secretly very good at Mario. Uh-oh. Now I'm starting to get performance anxiety. Now that I know that all these different people are watching me. I feel like I ought to have like a disclaimer for new viewers. Like, this is a hard level. It's just expect it to take a while. Okay, that was it. That was it. That was the regrab. I've never hit the yellow shell before. That was a PB. That was a PB. Let's do this. Whew. Just a little taste of peanut butter. I just got a teeny tiny little spoonful, but that was enough. That was enough to give me my energy back here. Oops. Okay, alright, come on. Let's go. Let's do this. Ah! I like that, Link. Getting the emotes to work together. Okay, come on. Ah, no. Oh, we got this. Oh, come on. There we go. Sniffing peanut butter whenever it's close. Okay. Alright. This double up throw bump. It's the barrier. It's the barrier. If I can get past that part, we got an attempt. Okay, all right. I'm getting to the point where I get here and I know what to do. Yikes. Oh, Kaizo's a different animal, Link. You have to have patience. Oh my. Oh my gosh, it's really 8:23. I'm going for it though. I want this win. I feel like I'm getting maybe like 1 in 10 here. But that's the part. That's the pressure point right there, the pain point of the level. Pixelina is working tonight. She's probably gonna be home soon. Will do, Link. Absolutely will. It's not much different than it was before, Cat. Although the neighbor kind of freaked out. We told her we got married and she like fell down in excitement. She was like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy for you guys," and just like crumbled to the ground. Okay, that's cool. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you play Kaizo. Holy monkey butts. That was a hard level. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for the GGs, guys. So, Big Booty Castle is... yeah, we'll poke our heads in. We'll see Big Booty Castle. We're not going to finish it tonight, though. It's this beginning. And it's the shell regrab. Okay. Yeah, we are not gonna do this one tonight. Alright, we are not gonna do this hack, or this level tonight. It is 8:30, and I am riding high on that win. I beat Fried and Strudel. That's an awesome one. I don't like it either, Link. This intro was in Gas Pack. It was one of the rooms in Gas Pack, and it's weird, it's fiddly, it's fine if it's one room. Like you get to the other side of that little wall there, you get to the door, you're done. But this is the first part of this castle. It's tough. It is really tough. I mean, I can get used to it, but alright. So, yeah, we got 4 viewers. You want to raid out to somebody? Please tell me you hit record. I did, Cat. I did. Hey, Skylarka's playing something. Is anybody playing Mario? Looks like Abe Lincoln's playing Mario. Slade is online, but last time I rated him, I think he was just playing a recording. I don't think he was live. The Goocher. You wanna raid the Goocher? He's playing some Mario. Looks like he's playing Entropy. Marvsma is playing FMB? I don't know Marvsma. Okay. Yeah, let's read Marvsma. I always like making new friends. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and hit my ending screen here. We got 3 viewers ready to go. All right. Thank you guys for sticking with me tonight. I know this was a grind, but that is a tough level, and we got it hammered out. That's what I wanted to do tonight, and I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about it. I'm glad you were along with me. So everyone have a fantastic night. No stream tomorrow because we got services, and I'm going to be traveling next week. We're going to be visiting the in-laws. I'm going to take a Super Nintendo with me, so I will try and stream like in between whatever everyone else wants to do. But so I don't know when I'm going to be on, but I'm going to try and be on. I hope everybody has a fantastic night, and bye-bye.